morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. Boys and girls, hope you're all safe and sound wherever you are in and around this beautiful planet, aka the blue marble, baby. We're floating again, spinning, spiraling. Hope you guys had a great weekend. What a weekend. Hope you guys are all chilling, maxing, relaxing, kicking butt, taking names. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are all safe and sound. That's the most important thing. Hope you're all safe and sound. I had a bit of a rough patch. Bit of a little bit of that curveball thrown at me on Friday, man. You're like, man, where were you on Friday? And I'm sorry, I do apologize because I wasn't able to make it in on Friday, but it's due to a good reason. Because you know me, dog. I don't just go around, that's the thing, especially when you're in charge. When you're the boss, you got to do the thing. I don't just go around missing days unless it's necessary. And on Friday, I had a little bit of a mishap that needed my attention. It's all good now. Big picture, it's all good. In the moment, seems like the worst thing that can happen to you. But it's all good, man. Whatever. We'll just take it on the chin and carry on forward. Moving along, man. But I was excited, dude. I'll get into it. Don't want to, I'll get into it because it was an emotional weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was an emotional Friday. Got better on Saturday. A little bit better on Sunday. Brand new week. We're starting with a fresh new energy. Whatever happens, and you just you gotta move along. But Friday, man, I had a great week. Previous week was actually I kind of felt good. Feeling like little by little. Doing this, doing that, trying to add a little bit, adjust. You look back at your work, you try to make it better. Getting on Friday. Friday morning, I got up at around 6:30. Great mindset, great. I went, showered, shaved, had breakfast, did my morning workout, got up a little bit early. I'm gonna put in a few hours of work and then come kick it with the crew here, kick it with the fam. Showered, shaved, did my nails, did my eyebrows, did my hair, did my, you know what it is. You make yourself feel good, you make yourself look good, and you're like, all right, gonna go today, go conquer the day today. Man, that was the plan, that was on the agenda, that was my intention. Wake up, have a good day. That's most of the days. You get up, you want to do good, you want to put out good, positive thoughts. That's why you start your day strong, positive thinking. Get a little workout, shower, get ready to take on the day. But that's what it was, man. I got my day going, but not too, it didn't take too long for the day to go in the complete opposite direction of what I had intended. I was busy working, got myself into a little sitch regarding the vehicle. Got into a little teeny tiny fender bender. That's what it is. It happens. I've not had any sort of accidents in like 10 years, as long as I could, the only one accident I could recall is the one time that I initially just got my license right in high school, actually, not even out of high school. That was the only time that I actually got into a little fender bender. But this time, man, caught me off guard, man, because that's the thing. You do everything, you're paying attention, you're going, you're doing everything right. But that's what an accident is. Sometimes it happens. What it happened, luckily, big picture, luckily nobody got hurt. It was nothing, dude. We got out of the car. I got out of my car. Gentleman that was involved got out of his car. Checked each other. You okay? You all right? All right, good. How's the damage on your car? How's the damage on your car? All right, not too bad, not too shabby for a little fender bender. But that's the thing. Went down to the collision center, made a report. Do everything right. You got to do everything right. And now this morning, I got in touch with a couple of, I got in touch with my mechanic. On Friday, couldn't take anybody in on Friday evening or anything like that, like leave it up till Monday. So that's that. This morning, made a little trip. Just prior coming in, kick it with the fam here, made a trip to the mechanic shop, and that's what it is, man. You just gotta, did we get in our feelings on Friday and shed a couple of tears? I don't know, dude. Maybe you've heard, maybe you've not heard, but maybe that's what happens sometimes when you're under pressure and you're like, extra dollars going out the pocket. It hits you just because, but whatever, man. I completely, I was really cool on the scene. Really cool on the coolest cucumber on the scene. Yeah, all right. C'est la vie, no big deal. And then you get in the car, on the car, and on the way back home, you're crying, you're calling your moms. Who's calling their moms? Who's crying? You're crying. But that's what it is, man. Turn into the biggest bitch for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes of just like ugly crying, just like what me? Just fucking get over it. Whatever it is, what it is. Big picture. I can laugh about it now, dude. You should have seen me on Friday. Just fucking snot bubbles, just fucking crying. Why me? Yeah. I can definitely laugh about it now, because if I don't, I'll just go back to crying. But good times, man, good times. That's the thing, man. I made sure I kept the crying for after the scene, because you don't want to look like a chump, dude. I was dealing with a gentleman. He was maybe in his like middle. He's been around. It's not his first rodeo. He was actually, you know, he had a lot of info and how to like do things. Was not his first accident. I'm like, oh, dude. I was just like. I could look at, he wasn't like super wealthy obviously, but he was like, you could tell he was that like mid-level management swag, dude. You know what I'm talking about. So it is what it is, man. C'est la vie, and I don't know French, but a couple of sentences here and there, it just makes life more dandy. But point that I'm trying to make is you gotta smile, baby. You gotta smile no matter what happens. You gotta, because that's what it is, man. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And unless that's the thing, I'm a little bit cheesed, because in the aftermath, you know, unfortunately it wasn't too, you know, again, looking at it from a different perspective, not from the moment, you know, it sucks because nobody got hurt, dude. Because if somebody, not that you want somebody to get hurt, but a little bit of hurt is okay in an accident. Like if you come out with a neck pain or lower back pain, then that's, you know, that you can move forward and like make a little bit of a claim maybe here and there. But I'm not about those things. I actually kind of feel better. I actually had a little bit of a neck pain that just got resolved as soon as I stepped out of the car. I just cracked my neck just in the right spot. So I'm not going to a chiropractor or a chiropracticianist or chiropractitioner anymore, because I've never been. And you're like, why won't you go see a chiro, dude? I'm like, hey man, everything's got a time and a place. I don't need to see a fella that's dealing with like Egyptology and looking into chiro, what's beneath the pyramids, excavate. But point that I'm trying to make is I saved myself a trip to the chiropractor, and that's what that is, man. I actually feel better. I feel better, and because that's the thing. It's been a long, you know, your boy's been driving for since what, 17, 18 years old. It's been some time, dude. All these years and all these different, you know, and knock on wood, nobody, that's the biggest thing, dude. You know me, big picture always, no injuries, you know. Sure, does it hurt the pocket a little bit? Do I gotta fork out a little bit of cheese, a little bit of moolah? Is the car out of commission right now? Yeah, you bet your bottom dollar it is until Wednesday. But then again, back at it again on Wednesday. You know what that means? It's the holiday season. We're gonna just crank it up, work even harder, baby. I want to see eye bags underneath everyone's eyes. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to see eye bags under your eyes, dude. But eye bags for this guy, fucking days with eye bags, dude. I'm just gonna work, and then come in here and we're gonna just kill it, baby. You and I are ready to have fun. We're gonna take it on the chin, because that's the thing, man. Life, unless you're going like, and life's come at me. This is not the first time that's, you know, life coming at me. Trying. That's what it is, baby. You either come heavy or you don't come at all. That's what it is. You either come prepared to take your boy out or not, baby. Because if you don't, I'm just gonna get stronger. That's what it is. They say hard times makes men and women harder and strong. I'm hard right now, you know. It's getting there. But man, was I a little bitch for like 5 to 10, 15 minutes, a like good half an hour. All right, half the day went to just like contemplating life, but 15 solid minutes of like man tears, dude. Oh, but it was good timing too, because it was kind of like, you know, gray outside. Not like today. Today's sunny, but it was gray outside. A little bit of that slush work, a little bit of that on and off precipitation, which makes great weather for crying. Behind the glasses on the highway. Oh my God. The best cry sesh in the car, Just, why me? Yeah. Why not you? It happens. That's what it is. It happens. You got to just prepare for these things, and you can't really prepare for these things. You got to pay attention. You got to just, do everything. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes everybody's paying attention. It's no one's at fault. You merge into the same lane at the same time. Dumb luck. And it is what it is. You take it on the chinny chin chin, and you move along, baby. Move along. But it threw my whole, because I was picking up a little bit of momentum, a little bit of speed, a little bit of, getting, feeling good, feeling a little bit stronger, and, trying to, elevate, start maybe flapping my wings a little bit closer to the sun, and then there are angels and demons working everywhere these days, man. They're like, oh, don't fly too close to the sun, you're gonna get burned, man. And that's what it is. But big picture, I am very lucky. I'm thankful for everything. Thankful for the fact that it was just a teeny little. It was a little peck on the cheeks. It was a little, just the cars, just a little bit of that, just a little kiss on the cheek. They just glided off each other. Just nice little dent here, nice little dent there. Nothing major. But nonetheless, man, the initial hurt of and that's the thing when I was initially. Even as I sat in the car driving back, exchange information, you're like, good, all right, you're going to do your thing, I'm going to do my thing, cool beans, he was a good guy. Nobody's, a lot of people sometimes, some people, not a lot of people, some people want to just be looking for opportunities out there to make an extra buck or get out of the car, oh, my neck, oh, my toe, this was a little just, cars just, trying to get a little bit closer to each other, but that's what it is, man, nobody got hurt, no big deal. And I'm not the type to, I want to just, get it done and over with ASAP, pay the price, move forward. I'm not here to sit around and be like, oh, how can I now I'm not about that. I'm not about nickel and diamond. I'm not about, scams or schemes and to figure a way out for me, the way I look at it is you want to make every, unfortunate or unfavorable moment as painless as possible. Face the facts, take the repercussions like a man, like a lady, and just move along. That's what it is, baby. So went to the mechanic, dropped off the car, took a cab back home, and we're kicking butt, baby. It's a brand new week, and whatever, it is what it is. Maybe that was a little bit of different signage in there, different meanings in there. What's going on? Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're not working hard enough. All of the above. But nonetheless, man, it's something that I'm grateful for it, because I'm grateful in a sense that there are a lot of people out there, and in times whenever you think you're facing a little tiny L, or you're facing a hardship, or just think of others, man. Just think of others, and that's immediately what I did after a few hours of contemplating. I'm like, you know what, big picture, dude, at least I'm not, and not to compare yourself with anybody, because you can always do that. You can always compare yourself with somebody who's doing better or somebody who's doing worse, but not to compare yourself in any sense, but just to get a big picture in your head and just pull back and be able to look at it objectively. Not a big deal, whatever. As monetary losses and gains come and go, I'm not too phased about that. Initially, sure, did it make me cry? Absolutely. But in the big picture, there are a lot of people that deal with very difficult situations and circumstances, man. Somebody's somebody's making a trip to the doctors on a regular. Maybe they're dealing with cancer. Somebody, maybe you're born into a situation, maybe you're one of them babies that's got flies all around their head. Fly babies, do you know what I'm talking about? You're born and they're just immediate flies all over your face. You got flies right in your tear duct. You want to cry, but you can't even cry. Somebody's like, dude, you got it pretty hard. Why don't you let out a few little bit of, drip drops here and there, just let out a couple of emotions, and you see this baby just stone cold, and you're like, it's okay to cry, and they're like, what is crying? And you find out they can't cry because they got a fly right in their tear duct. So, hindsight, big picture, we're not dealing with, and not to say that if you're in those circumstances, you should be like, oh man, there's nobody worse. There's always somebody worse off than you. Always think of somebody who's worse off than you. Always remember others. Always remember others is the moral of the story. And be thankful. Be thankful for what you got. Life's precious. It's precious. and enjoy it, baby. That's what it is. So I'm gonna take a few days off of my day work, which is whatevs, baby. And then come Wednesday, Thursday, whenever we happen to pick up the car, put in extra hours, put in more work. But it just, initially it's just all the thoughts that come into your mind. And this is why whenever I was in the automotive sector, because I just like know, the cars are it's a depreciating asset. It's a hassle to. Personally, I'm not a car guy. I'm not. If I could do without one, I do without one. But what else? It is what it is, and it's one thing that does, gets me a little bit cheesed are the insurance companies, because insurance companies are like that friend that you need who says they've got your back, but they never do. They'll start shit and they'll just like walk away. That's insurance companies, dude. Oh, it's about to go down, bro. I got your back. Let's fuck these guys up. And then you're like, all right, let's do it. And you get into it, and all of a sudden you look around, no one's around. And you get in touch with them. Where were you? Oh, I thought you had that one. That's insurance companies, man. Whether you're talking houses or home, that's insurance. Insurance companies are the biggest fucking scams ever. Ever. They know exactly how to calculate deductibles. They know exactly how to avoid paying when it's time to actually pay. They know exactly what to do to gain the most amount of money and pay the least amount of money. And it's always in the fine print. You'll find that fine print, man. They'll add fine prints. Oh, did your house get torn up by a tornado? If you read, we don't take into consideration tornadoes between 4 to 5 people. What time was it? What time was your tornado? Between 4 to 5. Oh man, you should have. It's the fine print, between 4 to 5. No tornadoes. But any other time, we got your back, dude. Any other time, we got your back. Those are insurance companies, man. Insurance companies are like that. We get sold on the idea that, and we have to, because that's the thing. If you don't abide the rule, if you don't go by the rules, there are going to be repercussions for that 1 in a million chance, or whatever the percentages are. Whenever it is that you need them, I don't know what we pay for. I honestly don't know what we pay for, because at the end of the day, if you go through a claim thing, then your premium's going to go up. It's a whole mess. You want to just try to avoid any sort of dependency on insurance companies. But what are they good for? Absolutely nothing in most cases. And I wonder when because that's what it is, man. Years of paying for auto insurance, home insurance, this, that, and the other. And whenever you need them, they're just never there, are they? They're never there. But that's just business. It's not personal. We just want you to know it's not personal. It's business, and we got your back, dude. So right now, you got my back. Like we're a little bit busy today, not particularly like right now, but next time, we're there. Next time, dude. Next time you need something, we're there. And that's insurance companies. Insurance companies are the best. Insurance companies are the best. I love insurance. Long live the system, long live the banks, and long live the insurance companies, dude. Long live fiat money, and just all of it. Long live all of it, and the people will keep on marching forward. That's what it is, man, because you don't want to get rid of certain things or make any sort of adjustments, because with these pillars of society falling, God forbid, you'd actually have average folks moving on up a little bit. But that's what it is. You can't just move on up way too fast there, bucko. Okay, you take 2 steps forward, you take 4 steps back. That's how we keep the status quo in place. Long live the top of the pyramid. Long live the top of the pyramid. Everybody else on the bottom portion of the pyramid, like, you be glad that you're part of the pyramid at least. That's what it is. So I am still feeling the impact a little bit financially, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. It's completely okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Didn't get to do any of the things that I wanted to, man, because I wanted to sit down and pay full for the fights, but I was just not in the mindset. I just needed some quiet time. Watch the highlights the next day, man. What a card. Man. Watch the highlights. So that was congratulations to everybody, all the fighters doing it out there. I forgot, man. It was a big card, actually. Big card. But that's what it is, man. Congratulations to all the winners. And I was looking forward to. I found out later that Amanda Nunes was fighting. I got to watch the highlights of that fight, despite my gal going down. It's all right, champ. You'll get him next time. That's what it is. But congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to Charles Oliveira, dude. That's what it is. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this guy, and just he's yeah. I think the next matchup, again, I'm no expert, just pure opinions right here, dude. I think the next matchup that makes sense would be Charles versus Justin Gaethje, if I'm not mistaken, right? That would make sense. But this guy is just, and they're all great, right? Dustin Poirier, fucking fantastic. Dustin the Diamond, dude, fucking powerful. You see the punches? My goodness. Also, congratulations to Sean O'Malley. He won as well by knockout, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I caught the highlights, dude. I couldn't tune in because it was just, my mind was somewhere else. But congratulations to everybody, and whoever took a little tiny L. It's all right, baby boy, baby girl. We got this. You're all winners in my heart. If you're alive and kicking, and you don't have, again, if you're not dealing with cancer, if you're not dealing with scurvy, fucking cases of scurvy with cancer, bro. Oh, the worst. So, go with one or the other. Like, you're dealing with like cancer and AIDS, dude. You got cancer and AIDS. Oh, sucks. But there is hope for everybody. And I don't want you to give up whatever path you're on, whatever portion of your journey you're on. We'll get through it, baby. That's what it is. I'm just gonna keep doing me. Gonna keep connecting with you guys. Gonna keep doing whatever I can, as much as I can, and then we're growing. And sometimes with growing, there's stretch marks. There is, tiger stripe that you get to earn. And hopefully I can grow out of this. It definitely was a learning experience. Needed to just sit down and reevaluate a lot of things. And I'm the type that, I analyze the shit out of myself. I'll fucking like dig deep and just fucking go out. So a lot of the weekend was just, asking many questions. How do we get here? How do we make it better? How do we avoid these circumstances? Whatever it is, just trying to come up with some sort of a solution. But what I learned, and I was getting in my feelings, right? So I had to resort to a lot of, other people with a little bit of knowledge. And it was certain things it's easy to forget. And I needed my memory to get refreshed. And certain, everybody's always planning, everybody's always out there going after it, doing whatever it is that they're, but sometimes life literally happens, whether it's in form of an accident, whether it's in form of a unforeseen pregnancy, whether it's, maybe you lost your job, maybe you, again, some sort of an ailment, whatever. Life happens. Some certain things are out of your control. You can't actually control those events, but what we can control, and again, easier said than done, in the moment, it's so easy to just be like, oh, this is the worst thing. But if you step back, if you just like look at it from a few steps back, I guarantee you the worst of the worst is even not the worst, even in those circumstances. And again, this was one of the worst weekends that I've had in a long ass time. And it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. So whatever you're going through, whether it's like, oh, I'm dealing with, my exams are hard right now. I mean, or what do I do after I get out into the world? Or you're working, you're not sure what you're doing. That's fine. If you got your health, if you got sound, if you're of sound body and mind, for the most part, then everything else can be taken care of. And certain things that you can't control, don't fret about it. That's what it is, man. Because I can't sit around. I don't have time or energy more than a little teeny tiny bit to dedicate just to look at the situation and see where I'm at. But besides that, we just keep moving forward, baby. I don't have time to sit down and dedicate energy or, shed more tears or become too hard on myself and get down on myself, because shit happens sometimes and you can't control it. It's literally out of your hands. But you can always look at it and control how you react. Again, retrospectively talking, big picture, cool as a cucumber on the scene. And again, nobody got hurt. It was the teeniest tiny little thing, but it's going to cost a couple of, It's gonna cost around a G note just to get my end fixed, and it is what it is. It means a little bit of extra hard work, but I'm lucky, man. I'm thankful because even though I don't have a large family, I still have a family, people that I can call, people that I can speak with. And sometimes it's just, hearing somebody else's voice. It's not a matter of, them necessarily doing anything. It's just knowing that you got somebody. And a big portion of why I've been doing this is because I want to somehow be of service, and I'm still trying to find my way. I'm still trying to find my voice, we're trying to learn and grow together. But I do want to be of service and assistance, and hopefully these videos are maybe somehow, in some shape or form, they're beneficial for you. Most of them are, they're goofy, they're silly. Some of it makes sense, most of it doesn't. But whatever, man, if I could be there for somebody somehow, even in a virtual space for the time being, because there's still a lot of, limited access to public facilities for people to gather. I would have loved, oh my God, on Friday evening, I would have loved to be able to, after everything's done, I would have loved for a comedy club to be open for me to just go either check out a show or see if anybody's got open mics, but that's not the situation for the unvaccinated. So still gonna have to, push forward with whatever we got and keep being optimistic, because you don't want to be a, you don't want to be a downer, dude. You don't want to be a downer for yourself or any other person, man. So what it is that we take it on the chin, take the damages, take the hit like a man, like a lady that you are out there, right? And you move forward. And even if you need to cry over a little bit, but then move forward. All right, that's what it is. I love you all. I felt really another portion of it now that we've been together for some time now. For those of you guys who know me, you know me. I don't like taking days off, and it feels like it does somehow feel like a family, little by little. Get to know each other, put in the time and effort. So there was a little bit of that just guilt of not being able to show up on Friday. I'm just like, man, try to do it. I really wanted to, come in and speak with you guys, but I'm just like, deal with the situation at hand, or sometimes you gotta put priorities first. And not that this is what, that's the thing that hurt me on another level, because I'm like, man, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we've been here for some time now, and I like being consistent. I like being on top of things. I don't like to, I would have loved to have been able to come in, but it made me feel a little bit not good about myself. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This is the beauty of it. This is not a typical quote unquote job, and I know I'm not even making a dime out of this right now, but the relationship aspect of it is very important to me anyway. I'm not, whatever, it is what it is, one teeny tiny baby step at a time, but there is a portion of responsibility where we're like, oh, okay, I made a commitment. I'm gonna be here for these people, whoever wants to come in and check out the show on these particular dates. And for whatever reason, I've mentioned this before, if you guys don't see me for whatever odd reason, it's either that I need a little bit of time off just for myself, or something that needs a little bit more attention has come up, and that's what it is. But that's what Friday, that was Friday, man. So to all you guys and gals out there, wherever you are, count your blessings. It's the holiday season. Look out for each other. Be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. It's time to go get a couple of gifts. If you got families, friends, and all that shit, buy a couple of gifts. It's not about the amount of money you spend on it. It's just about remembering each other, keeping each other in mind, making phone calls, having people over and whatnot. But little by little, we're gonna just move on over to 2022, because that's what it is, man. For me, 2021, 2020, they've been challenging periods of my life, I'd say. Not that, we've all gone through different challenges together, but I think 2022 is gonna be a whole brand new year with a brand new attitude and a new outlook, and we're gonna just kick butt and have fun, baby. That's what it is. If you like these videos, if they happen to do anything for you, if they happen to tickle your brains or your membranes from afar, hit those like buttons on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Hit those subscribe buttons. If you're on Instagram, search Rob Sadri or just click on the link. And check out YouTube. Check out Patreon if you want to give a little something to fund your boys' projects so that we can grow together. And that's what it is, baby. Making adjustments, trying to learn and grow each and every day, baby. And I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Just wanted to come in on Monday, just fill you guys in, let you know where I'm at, let you know how I'm doing, let you know that I'm here for you. And thank you guys for, again, being a part of my journey, letting me be a part of yours. It's a wonderful life. And we'll be back here again. I'll be back here again on Wednesday, bringing you the heat, baby, bringing you the jokes and the silliness. In the meantime, stay safe, have fun, and we're almost at fucking Christmas and New Year's, baby. Rock and roll. Talk to y'all very soon. Peace out.